Hello. Welcome everybody. So in today's video, we are going to be going over how to make kids clip art, right? Because kids clip art is so good. You can use them for so many things such as scrapbooking, invitation, charting, so many different projects, and people just absolutely love clip art for kids. So if you love clip art for kids, let me know in the comments, and shout out to all the people international that's watching. USA, Australia, Bahamas, everybody. Stay tuned. You definitely want to stay to the end because I'm going to be giving you the best tips and tricks on creating clip art for kids that you can go out and create for your own children. And you can also sell the clip art as well if you want to make some profit. So stay to the end and let's go ahead and get started. So first thing is, I decided that we were going to do a potty training clip art. So if you have some kids right now that need to be potty trained, you definitely want to stay to the end of this because we're going to go over how to actually create kids potty training clip art. Yep, I said it right. Kids potty training. And how I got here was, you already know, my favorite tool, well, one of my favorite tools to use to look for different trends on clip art. Even though Inside Factory is specifically for Etsy, I still love it because it gives me so many different ideas of creation. So go ahead. What you'll do is go to insidefactory.app. And when you get there, you're going to search inside of here for clip art. And of course, what I always love to do is search by competition. And you just get to browse and see like what different type of clip art is out. And because I am focusing on kids clip art, for this video, I just was searching for different types of things. So of course you can make like dinosaurs, Legos, all different types of stuff. But because I know how intense potty training can be, I decided to go ahead and go for potty training. And of course I see that people are looking for potty training. You have self-care, just so many different options. And I specifically wanted to do with kids, look, daily routine. And I know kids are going back to school as well because it's summertime. So if you want to get your kids back on schedule, you could go ahead and make clip art for that. There's just so many different things to do for children. And you know, we always got to get the kids right. So that is basically if you have some, what do you call it? Like writer's block, not really writer's block, but creativity block. Like this is a perfect place for you to browse, or you could go ahead and go on good old ChatGPT and you could go ahead and ask it to, you know, create some clip art for you. So of course, here are my prompts. Y'all know I give y'all all the game when it comes to the different prompts that I'm using. So because I want the clip art to be happy, but I also want to be able to create clip art that deals with potty training, I can go ahead and click on this little button here with the pencil. It says new chat. Now I do have ChatGPT 4L, but obviously you can have the legacy model, which is ChatGPT 4, which is the free model. And what you could do is you could go ahead and go inside and you can just ask it to give me a list of clip art ideas for kids potty training. So if you don't know, just go ahead and ask ChatGPT and it'll give you a list, right? So look, it's giving me a bunch of different stuff. And then I could just go ahead and go in and I could just ask it to create stuff. So inside of here is giving me an idea on if I wanted to create. So it's going to give me toilet paper, a potty chair, a flush handle, hand washing, a rewards chart, star stickers, underwear, timer, potty training book, tissue box, success certificate, encouraging signs, right? Like all different types of stuff. So we're going to go over and we can also do like a bunch of these different things. So obviously reward chart icons like stars, thumbs up, smiley faces. And we're just going to create a few of these, but obviously it gives me a good amount. So 20, so we could do a lot of that. Now I started working on some of them already. So we'll just go back and forth. So I'm going to just use the same chat, but I'm going to go ahead and go over to the actual ChatGPT chat that I have. As you can see, I already started making a bunch of the different stuff, but obviously y'all know I want to start from the beginning. So there's so many different ones you could make. You could make it blue, you could make it pink, you could make it purple, whatever color it is that you want, you could do that. So I am going to copy this prompt here, and pretty much all of them is the same. You could just keep it real simple, like whatever you want it to be. And I'm going to go to Clipart ideas, and I'm going to just keep it in the same chat just to make it easier for right now. So we'll do a different color. So we'll do, let's make it, this one is pastel. So we'll make it, we'll do purple. So we'll do a purple toilet water. So basically we're going to do a purple toilet smiling face, right? Because that we're going to keep, the same kind of look, aesthetics, different things like that. The toilet bowl, obviously you could make it, a sad face as well, but we're going to make it a happy face because this is going to be like a reward chart for when your kids actually are going to the potty and as you're training them. So we'll be able to do that. So as you can see, nice toilet. If you don't like this one, you can always hit regenerate. And I'm doing it in watercolor. You don't have to do it in watercolor. You can. Oh, and the best way to actually get these illustrations too for some of your illustrations is to actually use the DALL-E. So DALLE. If you go to Explore GPTs and you search for DALLE and you pull that up, you could specifically design in a DALL-E, which is the actual image creator. So text to image creator. But I am in ChatGPT 4.0 because, it works fine for the watercolor. So I actually like this one better than the first one, and you could go through and see it. Like the first one is kind of circular, but I like this one a lot better. So I'm going to use this one, and I like it because it has the flush at the top, some water. So I love that. And now we're going to continue to make it. So the next one is going to be a toilet paper roll. So we could keep the set all the same. And what I just love to do is copy and paste. And then I just delete and change out the words. All right. So we're going to do purple toilet paper. The toilet paper. And obviously we don't need the seat or the lid, right? Because we don't need any of that. And we could just delete out the ending part too. We just need to make sure the background is white. And that's all that matters. So it's just really easy. So I'm going to just go ahead and, create this set. And now we're going to actually make, the purple toilet tissue. So let's see how the purple toilet tissue comes out. Nice. So we're keeping it, in the family of what it is. So this should be, perfect in relation to that. Now let's see what's next. So now we have the potty chair. All right, so we're going to do a potty chair. And I'm just going to copy the original one because it just has a little bit more detail. Oh, and again, we could regenerate, right? We could always make like double, or two or different options. So we could always regenerate. I always do at least one or two whenever I'm doing it just to see. So I like the first one better. So I would keep it, and I would just say worse because I don't like the way that one looks. So then you could ultimately regenerate again. So we're going to do a purple. I think it was a potty chair. The potty chair. And then we're just going to take out, again, all the extra stuff at the end of it. We just need to keep it white. Right? And let's just see what we got. Purple potty chair. Let's see what we got. So we're going to just do this a couple times just to get us a full set. So I like to have about, this looks like the same thing as the toilet. So it's not really a chair. So maybe they're interpreting the potty chair as like the toilet as well. But I'm pretty sure the potty, there it is. So this is much better because this is like smaller. Like this one is a little bit bigger. So this is more so the toilet, and this is exactly what I was thinking about, like the potty chair. So that's perfect. So now you have the potty chair, and now we're gonna do the flush handle with eyes, a cheerful flush handle with eyes and a smile. All right, so we're gonna do that. And then I'm just gonna go back up and just copy this because I like the ending part of this. So I'm just going to copy this and come back down. So what else? Just have a purple cheerful flush handle with eyes and a smile. And then I'm going to just take this out and see what it gives me, right? Let's see if it just keeps the consistency. And now we should have a handle. Let's see how the handle actually comes out. Flush handle. No, I don't really like that one. So we might just move to another illustration if I don't like the way this comes out, the flush handle. And that's a good thing. Okay, there it is. Perfect. So this one has the flush handle right there. You could add some like water in it as well to give it that effect. But that one has a flush handle, so we'll be good. And then so we're going to do soap and bubbles, right? So we're going to go ahead and what is a purple soap with bubbles. And then we'll do the soap because we want to make the soap so should have rosy cheeks and a happy expression. And then obviously we could delete all the rest of it, right? Because the only thing we really need is the actual white background. And obviously, you know why we need the white background, so keep it simple so we could easily remove the background if we need to once we bring it into the canvas space, right? So there we go. We got the soap now. So we basically looking good, right? And I could regenerate this. And while it's regenerating, I'm going to go back up to the top. And let's see what we got next. So obviously this is a reward chart. We can actually create that. So let's do some bright and shiny star stickers. Let's do that one next. Oh, I like this one. This one is cute. So that is really cute. So we're going to do purple, bright, and shiny star stickers. Right, because we just want to see how the stickers are kind of going. The stickers should, yep. So now we're going to see how the stickers come out, and then we're going to do probably some hand soap, and then we'll do whatever else. Okay, so this is cute. I love these, and you can also like crop these out in the back, right? But I love the middle sticker, and we could also generate another one. And while that's generating to, keep things moving faster, I always do this, right? And we could do that. I could copy that in, and then I'm going to just move down, right? Let's just see. Ooh, this is a nice one. I love this one. And the good thing about it, when you ask it for stickers, it already creates the white background around it. So that's pretty cool as well. I'm going to go ahead and paste this. And then I'm going to just add this in. Cute little illustration of, right? So we're gonna keep the pattern just so we can see how the patterns should look, right? And then we're gonna delete that out at the end. And now we're gonna see what it creates. So let's see if it gives us like some purple stripes, different things like that. And obviously you could make it different colors. Oh, this is nice. I like that. So this is pretty cool. And it gave me 2. So let's see if it'll just give me 1 because I only want 1. So I might have to add. Sometimes to the prompt, you have to tell it like, please only give me 1 pair of kids' underwear. So like you see here. So I'm going to say, please only give me 1 pair. One. I guess I gotta, it's giving me, because I said pair, so that's why it's giving me 2. Because technically a pair is 2. So let's just put in 1 and see if it'll give me 1 versus a pair. Ah, there it is. See? So I don't know about this little watermelon on it, but we could always use our crop tool and, not crop, but our remover tool to get rid of that. So we'll do another pair. So we'll have a couple pair of underwear. You could like keep generating. So these are really cute. Like these kind of got, like different bubble gum on it. And We'll regenerate again. So it looks like it has some like fruits on it. Some of them have like the happy faces. So we'll go ahead and do that. Oh, this one, I like this one a lot. So this one is definitely, so we'll generate a couple pair of underwear, obviously, right? Because now it's telling me I'm generating too quickly. So sometimes in the ChatGPT, like it'll tell you that you're generating too fast, but that's okay. So in the interim, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to download these images, right? I'm going to download the ones that I want to use, because I'm going to go ahead and start bringing them into the workspace, right? So, and then a lot of times you'll have to like re-click back into it, refresh, because once you start downloading, sometimes it messes up like, the workspace of where you are. So you just refresh and, you'll get back into your workspace, which is fine. And then I think what we have left is we have the soap. So we want to download the soap. And then we're going to refresh again. And then I think the last thing we're going to do is the underwear, right? Well, no, the sticker stars. So we got to download the stickers. So we have that one. And we have this one. You can also open it up and download it as well if you want to that way. But I'm going to go ahead and just do it that way. And now I'm going to keep going back down. And now we got the underwear, right? So we're going to do all three of these, right? 1, 2, 3. And then the fourth one, he was saying I was generating too quick. And then those are pretty cut off. So, and then these are cut off as well. I mean, these might make for a good, like mock-up or something, but those are, not what I need. So then I'm going to go to canva.com. I'm going to go home, and then I'm going to go to upload. And when I go to upload, you're going to go to choose files, and on your downloads, you'll be able to download the files inside of your downloads, right, on the computer. So inside of the downloads, you'll see here, it'll save as the DAL-E, right? Because that's where it's generated from. And it'll usually be a 1024 by 1024 for this specific, clip art. You'll click custom size. You'll click create new design, right? So that'll just bring in the actual design, size, which is perfect. And then I'm going to go to uploads, obviously. And then I'm just going to upload all the files that I have on here. So I'm going to upload all the new files that I have, right? And you could just hold the shift key down, right? And drag everything in all at one time. So now I'm just dragging everything inside of here. And then you'll just start adding in your clip art. So then you'll add a page, right? And it'll just bring in the page. So then I'm just going to start adding stuff. And then you click this button here. It's like almost like a half a square with a plus in it. And now I'm just adding in all the clip art. And then I'm going to stretch it out. Obviously, you want to upscale it. So once you download it, you could go ahead and upscale it once you put it into the workspace. And then you want to make sure it's a 300 dpi. So I'm actually, because I don't like the way that toilet looks, so I'm going to do this one. And then I think I'm going to do this toilet tissue here. So now what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and go up, and I want to remove the backgrounds on most of this stuff, right? So this one is already like fitting the entire one. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit background remover. And sometimes it'll take the background out, but if it's part of the image, it won't. So this is perfect. So now what I'm doing is I'm just removing the background, and then I'm going to stretch it out, right? I'm going to stretch it out in full. So the reason why I removed the background is because it makes it easier when you're wanting to do transparent, and obviously anything that's inside of the actual photo will stay. So you see how those hearts went away? It left. Well, that's fine, because if you always wanted to add the hearts back in, you can. If you go to elements and search for watercolor hearts, you can always add in the hearts next to the actual image. Now here is a watermelon. See, as you can see, this one, it remove the background, but it kept these actual shapes. So I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to show you how. If I go to edit, I'm going to do magic eraser, and I'm going to just remove these, these different elements that I don't want inside. And you have to have the Canva Pro version as well to do that. So it is a P version. So you definitely want to make sure you get the P version if you want to be able to do things like this. So sometimes it just takes a couple times of, like going over the spot to remove it. So I'm actually going to remove that. Now, if you want to put something else in the place of that spot, you can. So you could put like another rosy cheek, but you could see like, for the most part it's removed. And obviously, I don't need any of these inside of it. So I want to get rid of all of this stuff, all of the extra stuff here. I do not need. So I am removing because we don't need it. And you can always add in other things in the background if you want to, but I'm getting rid of this stuff because I don't need it. And then I'm probably going to just clean up a little bit of the inside as well, like right here and maybe right here, and erase this so you can, and it's watercolor, so it's cool. So you can't really see it. And then I see a little piece left as well. So I'm going to make sure I get rid of that. So you just want to make sure you get rid of everything inside of it, because you can usually crop it, but obviously in this case, since the way that the underwear is shaped, it's kind of hard to crop. But now you have a clean white background, nothing in the background. For this one, I'm gonna do background remover, and again, you could do the same thing here. You could crop out all of these stars, or you could keep them if you want to. But if you don't want, or you could make them individual, but like I removed the background, so I would get rid of the ones that's cut off on the sides for sure, like down here, and you could keep the other ones. So I would get rid of all three of these, and I would get rid of these two, and maybe you would keep those three together as a set, and definitely would get rid of all of these stars around this one. And again, all you would do is go into edit, right, and then you would just do magic eraser, and you could just go ahead and just go down the line, super easy to do, and just get rid of all these stars, right? And you could just get rid of every last one of them, as you can see, super easy. That's why it's so worth it to have the Canva Pro. But obviously you can, erase stuff. There's magic tools all around that you can utilize. So I'm just going to erase these. These are at the top. They can stay in. I would erase probably all of them and just keep this one big star here. And then, you just go around and clean it up, right? And I should say that the brush also, you can lower the brush size. Right now I got it on thick just to erase faster, but you can lower it, especially once you start getting around the edges and getting so close, and then you can delete that. So now we have the stars, so most of the stuff is deleted out. So as you can see, now we only got those, top stars at the top. Same thing over here. I'm going to remove the background and then stretch it out. So now it's just pretty much a rinse and repeat set. I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to show you the last step is making it transparent. So that way, when you give it to your users, you can give them both with the with backgrounds and without. I always typically just remove the background and do transparent, just so they can have the option to put this clip art on whatever color background they want without the background interfering. So I always do my images with no background, just to make it easier. And obviously, if people want to add a background, they will. But a lot of times they're like, printing this out, posting it on different places, like on the, chart or reward chart, stuff like that. So you don't really need a background. So again, this set looks really good. You could, would go back into ChatGPT and finish creating the rest of your clip art. So we have the toilet, we have the underwear, we have the stickers, we have the soap, the tissue, and there is some other ones that we need as well. Let's go back up and see what else do we have. So they got a timer and they got a tissue box. So let's do the timer, and then let's do the tissue box, and then we'll be done with this. set, and then I'm going to show you how to actually save it without a background. So create watercolor purple timer. And then let's just make sure we just keeping it, the timer should have rosy, right? So now we're going to create the timer, and then we're going to do the tissue box last, right? So we'll do a tissue box, and then we'll call it a day with the set. Oh, so this is perfect. Nice timer. And then I'll just go ahead and create 2. Like I said, I always typically will do 2 just to see how the second one is going to come out. And sometimes in between, you want to wait a little bit just so you're not generating so fast. But obviously, we want to get this done, as quick as possible. Tissue box. And then we're going to do the same thing here. The tissue box. Right? So now we're creating a tissue box. So it should be like a happy face with the tissue box. Make sure that it has tissue in it. Now, if the tissue box doesn't have tissue, we can always ask it to have tissue. But in this case, it does, which I really love. So cute. And then I'm just going to go ahead and start saving these. So here is 1. Here is 2. And then we're going to save this tissue box, right? 1 tissue box here. And I like it. It got a little tongue out, right? So, and then I might do soap. Let's just do the last one with soap to complete it. Purple with bubbles, right? So, all right. So this is the last one. And then we're going to go ahead and finish up the set and be done. And then we'll have the perfect set. Okay. I don't know what's up with these little wings, but we'll let it rock out. We'll let it rock out because we couldn't erase that. But I'm going to go ahead and generate another one because I'm not really feeling those little wings. I mean, it is kind of kiddish, so it's cute. It's kind of the same. I feel like they could do us one a little better. Let's see what we get here. I'm going to say I don't like that. Don't like the style. And let's see if they could create another, like a better looking one. Because I'm not really feeling the style of that one. If not, we'll just have to keep the second one. This one is better. So we'll go ahead and keep this one. So let's use this one. Did not like that one. And then this one was okay. So we'll keep those. And then we're going to go back to the design set that we were in. And then back to uploads, right? And we're going to upload those new files that we have. All right. And now we're going to open these up. And again, we're going to add the page, right? So we're going to add a page. And now we're going to add in, the other designs. And it's the same thing, right? Adding in the other designs, and we're going to remove the background. Very simple, very easy to do. I think having 2 options of everything is good. That way you can switch it up for the potty training chart, right? The reward schedule when you make them. Any of the stickers, you can switch them out from, week to week, day to day, and make it fun. And now I'm just going to go in and remove the background. So now it's simple. And obviously you have to have the Canva Pro version. Anything with a crown, it is considered pro. So you have to have the P version. If you don't, they will charge you when you attempt to check out and, your design out. So, and then I'm going to remove that, star. So again, we're going to go here and we're going to simply remove that star. And now we're good to go. And now you have an entire set, an entire clip art set, right? All the backgrounds removed. And you can start printing these out, putting them on a reward chart, getting your kids potty trained, all different types of stuff. And again, we still have a full list of different ideas that we can have. So we don't even have the step stool, the training pants, or any of the thumbs up or any of that. So we definitely still have a lot more designs that we can create. But look, we are already at 18, so that's not bad. And this is definitely already a nice chart that we have, and you can do it in all different colors: purple, yellow, green, whatever it is. And if you want to make it fun, you can make it the favorite color of your child, or different colors that kids love. Like, you can make these in all different types of sets, and it's super easy. You can use the same prompts, and I'll just show you just how easy it is for you to be able to use the same prompts. So like, you can literally use the same exact prompt, and you could just go ahead and put it a different color. So if you didn't want to use purple, and let's just say you wanted to use like hunter green, right? You can do that, right? And we'll make it hunter green soap with bubbles. So whatever color it is that you want to use, you could do red, whatever color. So here is, let's see, hunter green. Look at that. Beautiful. And you could create a whole new set. So now when you go in, you want to go ahead and click share. And when you're actually on the share, it's going to give you different options. So on share design, and also let me just say a disclaimer that my Canva may look a little bit different if you do not have the Canva Glow, right? So, but it's the same exact step-by-step process that I showed you in this video on how to do it. So now when you go ahead and click download, it's already on PNG. So obviously it has to be in PNG in order for you to save it with a transparent background. Again, this is a pro quality. This here is the size, so you can move up the pixels if you want to. I typically will enhance the background using bigjpg.com, which is always going to be left in the descriptions. And there's plenty of videos, which I'll leave below as well, on how to actually enhance your actual images. And then you want to save it in a 300 DPI. Lots of free DPI converters. You can go on Google and Google free converter, like converter 300 DPI 300 converter. Like, a lot of them are online for free, and you can use those, and you can actually upload those. So you'll want to click transparent background, and that will remove the background when you click that, but you do have to have the pro version. Obviously it's on all 18, so all 18 pages are selected. If you wanted to just go in and let's say you just wanted to show page 3 or page 4, you would just click this and click done, and it will download, and it will only download page 4. Now, obviously we want to download the whole set. So we'll click done, we'll click transparent background, and then it will download as a zip file, right? So then you're going to download it as a zip file, and the button is going to be purple, and that is how it's going to go. You want to do a JPEG, you can. Hold on, it says something went wrong, so let's go ahead and do it again. A JPEG, here is the JPEG right here. So you can share as a JPEG file, PNG. Sometimes people do multiple files. Obviously, this is best for web design and animations. It'll tell you all of that. PDF, all those different things you can do. Now, if you want to actually, where is it at? Okay, this is a PNG. If you want to, keep it without transparent, it'll just be like, the white background in the back really is still no background. You would just save it as, as is. So typically, like I said, I do PNG, transparent background, and then I click download, and then it downloads. So that is what I would do. And that is pretty much how I do it, for all the Clipart sets. But thank you for tuning in. This is how you make a kids potty training Clipart set. If you want to see more videos, go ahead and comment below. What are you looking for? And don't forget to share this out to at least 10 people. Share, subscribe, comment, and like. Thank you so much. Shout out to you for staying to the end. And don't forget to fill out that survey for $500 and sign up for those free masterclasses that we have every other Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Descriptions left below. Share, comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you all for tuning in, and let me know how your potty training goes as well.